JaJa Kisses.
Hi.
Welcome to Represent Radio. Have you been here before?
No, first time.
Yes, I got her first.
Yay.
So you've got an EP on the way.
Yay.
I've been waiting for this one for a while.
Yeah,
So
same
I'm
here.
looking forward to it.
It's been like 5 years in the making-ish, kind of.
5 years?
Kind of, because it took a lot of like getting through songs and finding a sound.
When did you first kind of decide to go serious with music?
It was kind of something I knew I'd always do. I suppose I've had more time to do it now that I'm not at uni.
The 9-to-5 life was never for you.
No, it's not.
So how many tracks are going to be on it then? Because I've heard a couple.
Yeah, it's going to be 14 tracks. I think maybe 5 or 6 of them are already on SoundCloud, but there's going to be a few cool additions.
Okay,
Yeah.
some exclusives.
Yeah.
Some of which we might play in a bit.
Yes.
Nice. And have you got a favourite on there?
A lot of them are my favourites because a lot of them are, well, a few of them are with different producers and they're kind of a different sound on their own. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is my favourite kind of this song.
That's good though. That's how it should be, definitely. So I've seen from your stuff on SoundCloud, you've worked with Miles on production.
Yes.
Flozart on production, who we've got in the studio as well watching. Woo! Shout out Flozart. Are there other producers who've worked on the project with you?
Yes. I have Free Love on there. I also have Hurricane on there and Spacey Black and some additional production from Jordan James as well. And a very interesting one. I need to figure out what name he wants to go by. I'm going to say Crimson Chaos. Yes. And
amazing.
Yeah.
So you're part of a collective, right? Serotonin.
Yes, Serotonin.
How was that born? Tell me a bit about it.
It's one of those things that kind of just stemmed from friends hanging out and having the same interests and just wanting to be a part of the UK music scene and creativity and film and visuals and stuff like that. So we kind of just decided that we'd use the resources we have and just try to make something. Yeah.
That's the best. Nice and like organic friendship stuff.
Yeah.
I always think it's easier when you've got a group of friends as well, because you've always got people to go to your shows, like people to be in the back of videos.
Retweet straight away.
Yes. The retweet, definitely helpful. I first discovered you with Pims, and I've always tried to work out why it's called Pims.
That's a really good question.
Is there like a meaning? Is it an abbreviation for something?
I think you'll find with quite a few of the song titles, I kind of just, it's kind of like its own little picture drawing of why it's called that. But I'm pretty sure the beat was called Tri-Loop or something like that. Triangle. And we were just like, pyramids, Pims.
Oh my god, I have to come to
I'm
the studio
so sorry.
session with you.
That is all I can give you.
Like
it was like,
answer.
and everyone's gonna think like, oh man, Pims.
But it worked. It's like for however long that's been on SoundCloud, I've been like, Pims, That racked up so many plays on SoundCloud as well. Was that like a big break for you?
It was pretty cool. It was a bit unexpected, but I've definitely realised I need to put out a good project, hence Young Fashions, and it was kind of like, I've got the song and I can do this. I kind of feel like I just need to reach more people now and kind of show a bit of consistency. So.
And it's on the way, 12th of November.
12th of November.
All right, I'm going to play Pims now for everyone locked in. This is JaJa Kisses and you're listening to Annabel on Represent Radio.
Represent.
That was Pims by JaJa Kisses, my guest on the show today. How's it going? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's all good.
Your first appearance at Represent Radio. I love a bit of pop Brixton.
Yeah.
So Pims, I love the writing in that, and a lot of your tracks as well. It's really like just honest writing. I don't know, I feel like I listen to your songs and I think I could never just sit down and write stuff like that. Has that always been the case? Has it always come naturally to you?
I'm quite surprised you said that actually, because I thought that was one of the things I was trying to like acquire, honesty. It's really weird. It's like the one word I thought of, like I just want to become like really honest in what I think and feel and experience, because I think there's something in that, possibly. Yeah,
definitely. Do you ever struggle with writer's block and that kind of thing?
Yeah, I do sometimes. I mean, there's always a spliff somewhere. So, but still sometimes there'll be a bit of writer's block, and I think that's when I'm just getting a bit too far ahead of myself and thinking about the end product other than why I actually want to make the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just a journey of getting through that, and I'm reminding myself why I do this. And finding the sick beat to kind of just get you back on track.
Yeah, for sure. I remember, this is quite random actually, I feel like it was a tweet like a year ago, and you said, don't be stingy with reverb.
Yeah.
And I loved that. That was like one of my favourite tweets.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been in the studio a lot, and producers kind of hold back on that.
What is up with that? Just let it go, guys.
I'm all about the reverb.
Don't worry about the technicalities.
It's so much like wavier that way.
Yeah, I like a lot of reverb.
Do you contribute to production and stuff in your sessions?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have a say in what's going on with the beats? Do you kind of give direction?
Oh, right,
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the time we're just chilling. Flows Art will usually start something, and then I'll hear it, and then I'll be like, yeah, I want this, I'll get first dibs. And then, yeah, if there's anything that will make it more towards something we can both enjoy, then that's what we'll do, basically. Yeah.
So I think I've seen you describe your music as dream pop. And I actually came up with a term earlier that I'm quite proud of.
All right.
That I would use to sum up your music, and I want to know what you think. Angelic trap.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Walking down the street with my headphones on, I was like, this is what it is, because it's kind of haunting, like your voice over the dark beats. Is that like something you're aiming for with your music?
Yeah, I think another term I kind of liked recently that I heard was psychedelic soul. Ooh. And it's kind of like but yeah, I kind of like that. It's, you know, you got the bass and kind of the real hard trap from the guys, and then it's just me like la la la.
No, it definitely works. Are you the only girl in the group then?
No, we've got Shomake, and she produces, and she also helps us out with a lot of our social media, and obviously we're always contributing to like creative ideas. So yeah. No,
I've seen some amazing photos on. What's the website?
Serotoninhq.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go and check it out. It's amazing. It's like a behind the scenes of Serotonin.
Yeah, basically. Just keep up to date with our performances and videos and stuff.
I'm with JaJa Kisses at the moment on Represent Radio. My name is Annabel, and I'm going to play a song that you would have heard so many times if you listened to my show already. Zoning. It always features in my feeling favourites, because it's just one of those tracks. You could be anywhere doing anything, and this song comes on. Bam, you're in your feelings. Zoning by JaJa Kisses.
Represent.
You're listening to Annabel on Represent. I'm with JaJa Kisses at the moment. How's it going?
Hi, it's all good.
We've just had Zoning. I'm going to say it in front of her. Probably one of my favourite songs in the world.
Yes.
So we've talked about music, and now I want to talk about your aura. You've got the name, you've got the hair, the colour theme. Where did JaJa Kisses come from? It's quite a unique name.
It's just kind of like from like Bebo, MySpace, just weird.
You've got like that in the graphics as well.
Yeah.
Like quite a lot of the graphics and stuff for your single artwork.
Yeah.
I can imagine it being quite Bebo-y.
Bit pixel, and it's a bit like,
That's
if
good.
MySpace was still doing its thing.
When was the purple hair born? Because this is such a prominent feature of yours.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. It was, I think I've had it, well, I tried it like at the end of college. I tried to get my hair purple, and I had so many like failures. It was red, and then I used to like dye my roots, and it was just a disaster. But basically, like, 5 years, and that was kind of from just like, I think because I saw my sister was older than me and she could dye her hair. I was like, okay, I'm an adult now, I'm gonna dye my hair. So yeah, I
did that about 10 times during adolescence. We've all been there. Would you ever change the colour then?
I think I would.
Yeah,
I'm just not ready to. I kind of see myself like,
you're the lilac queen,
future.
right?
yeah, just like still with purple hair.
What would be next if you went for
I mean, whatever I do next probably wouldn't be like for that long. Everyone says no, but you know, you have to try green at some point. I could not
imagine you with any other colour hair.
I used to have blue for a little bit.
Ooh.
Tiny bit, but we'll see.
Alright, so you've got a track on your EP, Young Fashioned, called Silver Knickers.
Yes.
And you've got one called Gold Bra.
Yes.
Talk to me. What is going on in your underwear drawer?
Okay.
Are they all just like quite random?
They all are quite
song
random,
names?
but
Yeah.
the thing is, they kind of influence me in what I tend to write about. So because the beat was called, he made the beat, I was like, okay, what should we call this? And then it's like, all I've got is this title. And then it kind of, I mean, I do have a meaning for Silver Knickers and Gold Bra. It's kind of just like where you value relationships
Okay.
in a sense. And they're both a bit different, I think. Which one are we playing next?
I'm going to go with Silver Knickers,
Okay.
just because you've got the video out for that.
Yeah.
And it's dope.
Yeah.
Amazing. Who did you work with for that?
So that was Floza on the instrumental and Dimitri Martin directing. Yeah.
Serotonin Gang.
Yeah, Serotonin
Keep
Gang.
it serotonin.
Yeah.
This next one is Silver Knickers by JaJa Kisses. You're listening to Annabel. Stay locked in. We've got more on the way.
With that synergy of you.
I want to move on to the next section of the interview.
Okay.
It's really quite random. So basically, I was at a festival with my sister in Gibraltar, and I think it was like the Vamps performing. I don't know if you've heard of them. I hadn't heard of them, but the guy was such a great performer. And she was standing there fangirling, and she was like, oh my god, you know when you see a celebrity and you just want to know the most random things about them? And I was like, I actually know what you mean. She's like, I just want to know what toothpaste he uses. I wanted to be like, okay, chill. I was like, she kind of has a point. You always wonder these things about people. I need to come up with a name for this section. I don't have one yet. But I like to think that these are very important life questions.
Okay.
What lip balm do you use?
Oh, I have like a vitamin E one. It's definitely the best for me.
Ooh, you found your
Yeah, I
lip balm.
found the right one. It was
It
just like,
takes
all
a
you
few,
need is
doesn't
vitamin
it?
E.
You've got to try a few. What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Oh. I mean, to be honest,
Guys, her boyfriend is in the background laughing.
we bill up basically. You got to bill up in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Healthy start to the day. How do you have your tea? Are you a tea or coffee person?
I'm a mocha person.
Ooh,
yeah, I have a
okay.
serious chocolate addiction. Yeah, so I add chocolate to my coffee, but yeah.
I like that. Pizza or pasta?
I'm gonna go with pasta. I know that sounds really bad, guys. Is
You
that
don't need to justify it. It's okay. In
Okay,
this section of the interview,
okay.
you just got to be completely
all right? Okay,
honest.
cool. That's
Own
the
it.
answer.
You're a pasta girl.
Yep.
Ice cream or ice lolly?
Ice lolly,
Sweets or chocolate?
chocolate. Yeah, sure, that one.
I feel like I was the opposites of all of those.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a serious chocolate addict, but I'm like kind of lactose intolerant now, so my whole world is spinning. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. So
My family used to be so functional, and then one of them found out they couldn't tolerate that. And
Yeah.
another found out they couldn't- and now there's like 5 different milks in the fridge
Yeah,
every day, and none of
basically.
them are normal.
yeah.
So the project is on its way, 12th of November,
Yeah.
Young Fashioned. Have we got any more videos on the way?
Yes, I hope a lot more. I've got one on my laptop that I'm editing myself at the minute, and then there
Amazing.
are 2 others in the works. And yeah, I'm just trying to get those visuals out and just do more stuff.
I'm loving the visuals, so definitely keep them coming. And when can we catch you performing next?
Ooh, good question. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Hopefully there's going to be something on the 12th. But I mean, my Twitter will be the best place to find out.
And where do we find that?
At JaJa Kisses on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram.
There we go. JaJa Kisses. Look out for the Young Fashioned EP. It will be out on the 12th of November. And we're going to end with some exclusive material from the project, Gold Bra.
On its first